Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I haven't put my light up. Let's do that now. Got way too many cables on my desk because I've still got the Wii U sitting there. Boom. Done. Alright. Oh, hype train. Cool. Well done, everyone. Welcome on in, Real Gone Kid. Welcome on in, Deep Dragon, Fried Eggman, 3-Year-Old Adult Pickle Rig, Techno, Sleepy Blueberry Muffin, iDog, The Archangel, Hayek's Mads, Stygian Rot, Waffles and Grapes, Flexium Nova, Mystical Skull, Nice Music, Villanova, Grey, Cubby Grey's Nurse TK. Welcome on in, everybody, and who was first? Flexium Nova, welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your continued use of the Gordon and Daisy emote to your rear siege. Add for viewing your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Love? No. Dove? Yes. Exactly. We dove our kids and we go to the Dove Shack. And Fallon Over, welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your continued use of the Gordon and Daisy emote to your rear siege. Add for viewing your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Thank you for the 10 months of subs, though yes, you do note that it's not a prime, but it does factor to the two best primes, 2 and 5. So congrats on that. Welcome on in, everyone. Shall we continue on with Maximum Perfection? I realized something since the last time that we did Maximum Perfection. So we have been doing a lot of sleeping. We're sleeping to get to, we're sleeping to get our doves, and we're sleeping to get to the Desert Festival, to get to Chef Creepy Hands for extra luck, to have extra chances of treasure floors with prismatic shards on them, because we need a lot. I realize we don't need to go to every Desert Festival. We only need to go to the Desert Festivals that has Emily as a vendor on the last day. That way, the 500 calico eggs that we get from guessing egg rating 55 on all 3 days is another 3 prismatic shards at least, plus whatever we get from the floors with the cat statues and the crates. So yeah, because at the moment we're getting eggs and we are not using them. So let's just sleep through to the ones that give us Emily. Work smarter, not harder. Yeah, we don't need to do every single Desert Fest. We've got another 85 years to sleep. So today we're going to do a lot of sleeping. We're going to pat the dog a lot, and we're going to hope that we get the artifacts that we need from them. Let's go. How do I know that? How do I know which years Emily is the vendor? It is seeded. Mousy Pounds tells us to an extent. It can be slightly different based on if you have married someone and and depending on the order that they get home, the order that they are in the character list in their home when you sleep at night. So, what do I need to do? I need to gather enough jade so that we have up to 900 staircases. I need to be gifting Abigail to keep her high. He's at 10 at the moment. We have a kid incubating at the moment. No, we've got a kid born. We're waiting for it to grow up, and then we'll get another one incubating. And I still haven't changed it to Squab. You need to yell at me in Discord during the day. 3-Year-Old Adult, welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your continued use of the Gordon and Daisy emote to rear siege. Add for viewing your ability to submit to the cryptic crosswords. Thank you for the 22 months of support. Oh. And thank you for not letting your prime go to waste. Though you do have 22 months, that's not a prime number. But you do factor down to 2 and 11. Welcome on, Death. Alright, let's go. Lots of sleeping. We only really need to care about the dog days, which is the 27th. Oh, that's right, I need to click these. if I'm sleeping for so many years, I only need to collect these on the dog days too. Okay, so we sleep to the 27th. That's it. Abigail being right here makes it handy just to do this. So the prime numbers for prime subsing secretly just an exclusive way to practice prime factors. You say that as if factors of these low numbers are hard. 27. Eight-player Scholar Run. Yeah, having a lot of fun with those. Alright, 27th, this is a dog day. Artifact. Not a dog day. Okay, I need to... Let me finish this day. I need to rerun my script. If I can consistently get these done like that, I can just head back to bed. So I do need some more for that. Alright. Let me run my script again because my dog days are wrong. Maximum perfection. Where's my pets? Check pets. There it is. And I need the... I need my save file. There it is. You'll need to reload. Thank you. Format for XML. Find the dog. It has been pet 370 times. 370. And the day today is... Let's save... 1932. Cool. Run this. That's telling me the wrong thing. Back to program. Uncomment that. Uncomment that. Check pets. There we go. Control Shift home. Copy. Back to a maximum perfection. 19. Yes, 1932. Ah, that's what went wrong. I missed a day. It's alright. Data, split text to columns. Custom, 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. Okay, and tomorrow, dog is a good boy. Close that, close that, close that. And now I can see chat again. Yay! Honk. We will, at some point, we will be able to say the dog days are over. Yes. Honk. Honk, honk. I really need to introduce a cooldown for that. But at the same time, I really don't. Honk. Honk. Okay, dog. Artifact. Screw you. This one. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, dog tomorrow. Honk, honk, honk. Haha, air brake. I'll load up hyper honks in the... There you go, just did that one. In the ad break. Now the dog day. Another piece of hardwood that I don't need. Have a gift. Alright, nothing until the 17th of summer. So we'll do some sleeping. Yeah, I can predict what day, but not what it gives. Hello, butter knife.
No one go to bed.
You fell asleep.
Yeah. Go to bed.
It's also bedtime. It is past your bedtime now.
Where? Monument.
You fell asleep.
Yeah.
It's too late now.
You need me a bird.
What? Okay, what we'll do is I will recite to you one of the Dr. Seuss books.
Okay.
So I won't be able to come into your room to do it, but I can do it here.
Yeah.
What do we want? Cat in the Hat. Cat in the Hat comes back. Horse and Here's a Who.
When who?
Horton Here's a Who? Okay. Let's do Horton Here's a Who. Free book, yes. Also, honk, 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 honk. Okay, Horton Here's a Who. You ready? On the 15th of May, in the jungle of Nool, in the heat of the day, in the cool of the pool, he was splashing, enjoying the jungle's great joys, when Horton the elephant heard a small noise. So Horton stopped splashing, he looked towards the sound. That's funny, thought Horton, there's no one around. Then he heard it again, just a very faint yelp, as if some tiny person was calling for help. I'll help, he said Horton, but who are you where? He looked and he looked, he could see nothing there, but a small speck of dust floating past in the air. I'll help you, said Horton. Ah, I already said that. I say, murmured Horton, I've never heard tell of a small speck of dust that's able to yell. So you know what I think? Well, I think that there must be someone on top of that small speck of dust. Some sort of person of very small size, too small to be seen by an elephant's eyes. Okay, that's going back. I'll just have to... Some very small person who's shaking with fear, that who'll blow in the pool. He has no way to steer. I'll have to protect him because after all, a person's a person, no matter how small. So gently and using the graces of care, the elephant stretched his great trunk through the air. He lifted the dust back and carried it over and placed it down safe on a very soft clover. We could use one of these. There we go. Oops. Humph, humphed a voice. 'Twas a sour kangaroo, and the young kangaroo in her pouch said humph too. Why, that speck is as small as the head of a pin. A person on that, why there never has been. Believe me, said Horton, I tell you sincerely, my ears are quite keen and I heard him quite clearly. I know there's a person down there, and what's more, quite likely there's two, even three, even four. Quite likely a family for all that we know, a family with children just starting to grow. So please, said Horton, as a favour to me, try not to disturb them, just please, let them be. I think you're a fool, laughed the sour kangaroo, and the young kangaroo in their pouch said, me too. The biggest blame fool in the jungle of Nool, and the kangaroo splashed in the cool of the pool. Such terrible splashing the elephant found. Oops. I can't let my very small persons get drowned. I've got to protect them. I'm bigger than they. So he picked up the dustbag, or he picked up the flower, and hurried away. Through the jungle tree tops, the news quickly spread. He talks to a dustbag. He's out of his head. Just look with him walk with that speck on that flower. And Horton walked worrying almost an hour. Should I put the speck down? Horton thought with alarm. If I thought these small persons could come to great harm. I won't put them down. I can't put them down, and I won't. After all, a person's a person, no matter how small. Then Horton stopped walking. The speck voice was talking. The voice was so faint he could just barely hear it. Speak up, please, said Horton. He put his ear near it. My friend, came the voice. You're a very fine friend. You saved all us folks on this dustbin no end. You've saved all our houses, our churches, our floors. You saved all our somethings and grocery stores. You mean, Horse and Gas, you have buildings there too? Oh yes, came the voice, I most certainly do. I know, piped the voice, I'm too small to be seen, but a mirror of a town that is friendly and clean. My town was called Whoville, for I am a Who, and us Whos are all thankful and grateful to you. And Horton called back to the mayor of that town, You're safe now, don't worry, I won't let you down. But just as he spoke to the voice on that speck, three big jungle monkeys climbed up Horton's neck. The Wickersham brothers came shouting, What rot! This elephant's talking to Whos who are not. There aren't any Whos and they don't have a mayor. And we're going to stop all this nonsense, so there. They snatched Horton's clover. They carried it off to a black-bottomed eagle named Vladikov, a mighty strong eagle of very swift wing. And they said, Would you kindly get rid of this thing? And before the poor elephant even could speak, the eagle flew off with the flower in its beak. On through the afternoon and late into the night, that black-bottomed bird flapped its wings in fast flight. While Horton chased after with groans over stones that battered his toenails, and battered his bones, and he called, Please don't harm my little folks who have as much right to live as us bigger folks do. But far, far beyond him, the eagle kept flapping, and over his shoulder called back, Quit your yapping. I'll fly through the night, I'm a bird, I don't mind it, and I'll hide this tomorrow where you'll never find it. And at 6:56...
Baby!
Yeah, baby. And at 6:56 the next morning, he did it. It sure was a terrible place if he hid it. He let that small clover drop somewhere inside of a great patch of clovers 100 miles wide. Find that, sneered the bird, but I think you will fail. And he left with a flip. With a black bottom tail. Don't know. There's a turtle.
Oh no, there was.
So there's its... Oh, there it is.
How over there?
It's playing. And I'm going to be... There it is.
The story done?
Hmm?
The story done?
No, the story's not done yet. Want me to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go back to the beginning of the page. And at 6:56 the next morning, he did it. It sure was a terrible place that he hid it. He let that small clover drop somewhere inside of a great patch of clovers 100 miles wide. Find that, sneered the bird, but I think you will fail. And he left. Ah, I'm a day early. With a flip of his black bottom tail. I'll find it, said Horton. I'll find it or bust. I will for my friends on that small speck of dust. So clover by clover by clover with care, he picked up and searched them and called, Are you there? But clover by clover by clover, he found that the one that he sought for was just not around. And by noon, poor old Horton, more dead than alive, had picked, searched, and piled up 9,005. Miss Abigail. Then, on through the afternoon, she's not up there, hour after hour, till at last he found them on a 3 millionth flower. My friends, she's up there, cried the elephant. Tell me, do tell. Are you safe? Are you sound? Are you whole? Are you well? That's not our bed, Abigail.
I only the baby.
You want to see the baby?
Yeah.
Okay, let me finish this. And we'll find the baby. Where's the baby? Ah, dang it. I clicked too early. Everyone up. Thank you. There we go. Is a baby in here? Nope. Where's the baby? There it is.
It's a baby there.
I think it's a baby boy.
Yeah.
The girls are in purple.
Where is it? No, there. Green.
It was green before, but it's changed its clothes into blue now.
Where's the baby there?
We don't have one yet. But we'll have one soon.
Oh,
Okay, carry on with the story. My friends, cried the elephant, tell me, do tell. Are you safe? Are you sound? Are you whole? Are you well? From down on the spec came the voice of the mayor. We've really had trouble, much more than our share. When the birdie let go of the flower and we dropped, we landed so hard that our clocks have all stopped. Our teapots are broken, our rocking chair is smashed, and our bicycle tires all blew up when we crashed. So Horton, please, came the voice of the mayor, will you stand by us whose were making repairs? Of course, Horton answered. Of course I will stick. I will stick by you small folks, through thin and through thick. Humph, humped a voice. For almost 3 days you've run wild and insisted on chatting with persons who've never existed. Such carryings on in a peaceable jungle. We've had quite enough of your bellowing bungle. And I'm here to state, snapped the sour kangaroo, that your silly nonsensical game is all through. And the young kangaroo in her pouch said, me too.
I want to eat the baby.
We'll have a look on the 26th. There it is.
It's a baby boy.
Mm-hmm.
Dad, don't meow meow.
I'll get it then. You got it?
Oh, yeah.
I just need to sleep up here. The owls keep... Somehow the owls are picking me up and putting me in the other bed. Okay, 26th of the dog day. With the help of the Wickersham brothers and dozens of Wickersham uncles and Wickersham cousins and Wickersham in-laws whose help I've engaged, you're going to be roped and you're going to be caged. And as for the dustbeck, ha, that we shall boil in a hot steaming kettle of bezelnut oil. Boil it, gasped Horton. Oh, that you can't do. It's all full of persons. I'll prove it to you. Mr. Mayor, Horton called. Mr. Mayor, you've got to prove now that you really are there. So call a big meeting, get every who out, make every who holler, make every who shout, make every who scream. If you don't, every who was going to end up in a bezelnut stew. From down on the dustbeck, the scared little mayor quick called a big meeting in Whoville Town Square. His people called loudly, wrong one. They cried it with fear, we are here, we are here, we are here, we are here. The elephant smiled. That was clear as a bell. You kangaroo surely heard that very well. All I heard, snapped the big kangaroo, was the breeze and the faint sound of wind in the far distant trees. I heard no small voices, and you didn't either. And the young kangaroo in her pouch said, me neither. Grab him, they shouted, and cage the big dope. Lasso his stomach with 10 miles of rope. Tie the knots tight so he'll never shake loose, then dunk that dumb speck in the bezelnut juice. Horton fought back with great vigour and vim, but the Wickersham gang were too many for him. They beat him, they mauled him, they managed to haul. They started to haul him into his cage, but he managed to call to the mayor, don't give up, I believe in you all. A person's a person no matter how small, and you very small persons will not have to die if you make yourselves heard, so come on now and try. The mayor grabbed a tom-tom. He started to smack it, and all over Whoville they whooped up a racket. They beat on tin kettles, they rattled brass pans, on cranberry tops and old garbage pail cans. We're gonna have another baby.
Yeah. There's a baby boy.
Yeah. But now these Abigail is growing another baby. They blew on bazookas and blasted great toots on clarinets, oompas and bumpers and flutes. And the mayor called up to the mad hullabaloo, "Hey Horton, how's this? Is our sound coming through?" But Horton replied, "I can hear you just fine, but the kangaroo's ears aren't as strong quite as mine. They don't hear a thing. Are you sure all your boys are doing their best? Are they all making noise? Are you sure every who down on Whoville is working? Quick, look through your town. Is there anyone shirking?" Through the town rushed the mayor from the east to the west, but everyone seemed to be doing his best. Everyone seemed to be yapping or yipping. Everyone seemed to be beeping or bipping. But it wasn't enough all this ruckus and roar. He had to find someone to help him make more. He raced through the town. He searched floor to floor. And just as he thought he was getting nowhere, and almost about to give up in despair, he suddenly burst through a door, and that mayor discovered a lurker, a shirker, quite hidden away, in the Fairfax apartments, apartment 12J. No, just sit beside me. We're almost done with the story.
I want a bit of water.
Okay, you'll go ask Mama for that.
Okay.
In the Fairfax apartments 12J, just a very small lurker named Jojo was just standing and bouncing a yo-yo, not making a sound, not a beep, not a chip, and the mayor raced inside and he grabbed the young twerp. "This," cried the mayor, "is the town's darkest hour. Let's get... So it's time for every who his blood is red to come to the aid of his country," he said. And he climbed with the lad up the Eifenberg Tower. "This," cried the mayor, "is our town's darkest hour. A time for all who's who have blood that is red to come to the aid of his country," he said. "We've got to make noises in greater amounts. So open your mouth, lad, for every voice counts." Thus he spoke with the lad as he climbed up the tower. Spoke with the lad when he got to the top. He opened his mouth and he shouted out, "Yop!" And that yop, that one small extra yop, put it over. Finally, at last, from the speck in that clover, their voices were heard. They rang out clear and clean. And the elephant smiled. "Do you see what I mean? They've proved they are persons no matter how small. And the whole world was saved by the smallest of all." "How true, yes, how true," said the big kangaroo. "And from now on, do you know what I'm going to do? From now on, I'm going to protect them with you." And the young kangaroo in her pouch said, "Me too. From sun in the summer, from rain when it's fallish, I'm going to protect them, no matter how smallish." The end. So that was Horton Hears a Who. Alright. Good night. Just in time. Just in time, because now we've got another baby. I don't know how she would have reacted when they flew away. Because right now we are off to the Dove Shack. Dove Shack, baby, the Dove Shack. Dove Shack, maybe the Dove Shack. The Dove Shack is a little old place where we can get some feathers. Dove Shack, baby. Goodbye, Dove 20. Goodbye, Dove 21. Have fun soaring through the skies. Need to have those there. I need to get food on the How's Maximum Farm doing? Good. I need to get myself another couple of birdhouses. No reason. Bye. Boom. Boom. Dove 20 and 21's birdhouses are here. How is Maximum Farm doing? We did pick you. Need to update the title. Already done, thank you. Oh, excuse me. Dove count is now old enough to drink. Vote almost everything adult except rent a car. It's been able to drink, well, at least here it's been able to drink for a while. I don't know on the restrictions on renting a car in New Zealand. She's dropping a bit. Let's set up our... What do I need? I listed it somewhere. This sheet. 13 plus B-Day.
Maybe make sure I'm not making a snack before you give her up.
Should be fine. Just under, a little bit under 11. 250, I lose 13 from not talking. Yeah, should be fine. Grab these. Should be fine to stop gifting here to the new year. Enterprise New Zealand says 21. Cool. How do the doves help with perfection? For every dove I have, I get one cursed doll in the dove shack. And a cursed doll. Dang, I mustn't have pet the dog yesterday. It's alright, I'll rerun my thing. And each cursed doll counts as one bat. And I need to kill 200 bats for monster eradication. So we are setting up 200 doves. Yeah, give me a second, I just need to rerun my script. Dog has been pet 390 times. And today is 2008. Day 2008. It was my second to last year of school. Data, split text to columns, custom 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Spring 6th is the next day that Beans is a good boy. Let's get Abigail up to 11 hearts. And I'll feel a bit better. I don't need to click them all. That one they can stay. Minimize that, close that. Minimize that. Alright, I can see chat again. Yay! Harder than regularly killing bats. What do you know about this challenge, X-Ray? X-Ray C4. I like your name. What do you know about maximum perfection? Should be fine on friendship. I'm just going to make sure. Okay, we will be sure. We're good now. We're good. Yep, that's a good summary. I think that owl just interrupted the dove cycle. That owl hooted outside the window and spoiled the mood. Because another kid should have been... Abigail should have asked to have another kid then. Gets Ginger Island to buy 100 waivers, which requires not having any percent toward it already. Yeah. So I'm getting 97 waivers. Because 1.6 bought in these things called perfection waivers. Spend 500,000 G, get 1% towards perfection. You can purchase waivers up until your percentage, your perfection percentage, plus your waiver count equals 100. They unlock by entering the nut room on Ginger Island and checking the perfection tracker. 6, one more day. So you need to enter the nut room. Entering the nut room requires collecting 101 golden walnuts. Alright, this, I've definitely got enough jades. Now we can now ignore the jades. So I need every other source of friendship, of perfection I need to avoid. So, which means no shipping, no fishing, no cooking, no crafting except for one thing, no leveling up except no leveling up except for one level. So I'm allergic to XP. I cannot take any more levels. No friendship, though I can slingshot people down. I'm going to be slingshotting people to just under. I've had challenge creep in that. So right now, I have all the money that I need to purchase all the waivers. But we've had challenge creep. And that challenge creep is that I want to get natural perfection in as little in-game days as possible. So we're going to hit with preparation. So right now we're preparing. So there's going to be a day that we're going to purchase all of the waivers at once. And then we're going to get as much progress towards perfection as we can over the next few days to complete it. I have been collecting everything I need for shipping. I've been collecting books for XP and mastery. I have been collecting everything I need for cooking. I have been collecting everything I need for crafting. With a workbench thing in here. So those are things I can prep for. I have gathered all of the targeted bait that I can need. I've also been gathering all of the different kinds of fish I can. I have a decision to make. There are two ways I can go about fish. One is going to all the spots with magic bait and targeted bait. The other one is using a fish pond glitch. I'm prepped for both. I'm going to try the fishing normal way first, and if that is too hard, then we can revert back to the fish pond glitch. The other things that we need are all star drops. The obelisk and the obelisks and the golden clock on the farm. Monster eradication. Monster eradication is not much you can do to prepare. There are two monsters that you can prepare. One is slimes. That is not the reason why I have all these slimes in here, because none of these ones will count. Only slimes that are hatched directly from a slime egg will count outside of the mines. So all these were bred. I do have prep for slimes. I'll go show you. I did pet the dog, right? Yep. So I need to slay 1,000 slimes. We have it prepped. Watch this. "1,000 slimes hatched from slime eggs. All here waiting for me to slay them on P-Day. I've got them just outside the mastery door because I'm going to go in, I'm going to get combat mastery, I'm going to come out, I'm going to slay them all, and hopefully I will get a golden spur from that. Golden spur, which increases move speed when you get a crit on a slime. I'm going to have pockets of slimes all over the valley. I need to route. That's something I still need to do. I need to route out how P-Day is going to look so that I'll be able to crit a slime and get a speed boost. When it runs out, I'll then crit a slime and get a speed boost. When it runs out, I'll crit a slime and get a speed boost. So little pockets of booster pads all over the valley consisting of slimes. P-Day for Perfection Day. P-Day or Perf Day, I use them interchangeably. So that's how I can prepare the slimes. But I still haven't answered your question. The other monster you can prepare for are bats. I need to slay 200 bats. And the way that I can prepare the bats is by getting married, having kids, and turning in a prismatic shard to turn those kids into doves. Because for each kid that you dove, you get one cursed doll in the witch's hut. Sorry, in the dove shack. Every time you enter the witch's hut, you need to watch a TV show in full. I forget the exact day. But you watch the TV show, and then whenever you enter the dove shack, every kid that you have doved is a cursed doll that attacks you. Those cursed dolls count as bats. So I'm getting 200 doves for 200 cursed dolls, for 200 bats, for bat eradication. Boom. I can do a lesser amount and just slay them multiple times, but Perf Day has got so many things in it that I want this done as fast as we can. I want to do it in one wave. Go in there, slay the 200, gone, done. How close am I to having a solid enough route to know where the slime boosters need to go? I've got a... We'll talk about it while I'm sleeping. I've got the rough idea for the beginning of the route. So it's going to start, it has to start outside the Mushroom Cave on Ginger Island. Because the first thing that I do, the first thing I have to do is to purchase all the waivers. Once we have that, then the floodgates open. So we start at the Mushroom Cave. We purchase the waivers. And then I will be... Need to pet the dog. And then I think I am going straight... Excuse me. Then I think I'm going straight to the desert. And while walking over to Chef Creepy Hands, I will be reading all the books. So I'm going to have all the books in my inventory, and I read those as I go up to Chef Creepy Hands. I'm doing P-Day on day 2 of the Desert Festival. The Tuesday of the Desert Festival. And I'll explain that a bit later. So one of the reasons for that is the chef, because I can get extra speed boost. I can get extra fishing level, I can get extra speed. A 9 is a pet day. And we are done petting until 25th. Am I able to get tents? Got 1 tent kit. We got 3 of them from Ginger Island. I've used 2. We've got 1 left. This is going to be how I'm going to wake up outside the mushroom cave on Ginger Island. Dove 22 was supposed to be born already. 25th of spring. Why does my farm look so the way it does? Good question. Let me finish talking about what I have for P-Day, and then we'll talk about the farm. So go to Chef Creepy Hands while reading all the books. Get the extra speed boost. Warp to the beach. Walk to the mushroom cave while reading all the books they can. I might need to time this, because I might need to do something else in the meantime. Abigail! Where did you spawn? There's slime. Abigail, where are you? How are you not in the house? I'm curious. She's not up there. Yeah, Abigail, you still exist, right? She's not in bed. She's not in here. Yeah, I need to... Oh, I've got 3 days to get it back up. Otherwise that ruined another dove opportunity. So I'm going to read all the books on the way to the Mastery Cave. Hopefully have Mastery by the time I enter the cave. I'm going to get all the Masteries. I'm going to exit and slay all the slimes. I'm then planning on going over to the... What's it called? The glacier fish spot and catch the glacier fish. Then I think I am heading up to the wizards, to the dove shack, catch the void salmon, go into the secret woods, catch the wood skip. That's all I have at this point. Why can I read the books on the way to the cave? To the Mastery Cave. I start outside the Mushroom Cave where I purchase the waivers. The first thing I do on that day is purchase the waivers. Okay, we're at the NPC Abigail. Position 1920, 1728. And let's divide that by 64. 1920 divided by 64 is 30. 1728 divided by 64 is 27. She is at 3027. She's there. According to the save file, she's there. But she's not. I didn't see her in the house at all. She's not up in the void. If she was, she'd be about there. Maybe we can't see her there. Yeah, I can try resetting the day. I just want to know where she is. What's your schedule today? I think she's heading to the beach. Okay, the farm. Talking about the farm. Here would be where she'd be if she was in the void. 0, 0 of the farmhouse lined up with the top bit and the left bit. So she's not in the void. What does she normally do on the 18th of spring? I'm gonna go check the island. I'll reset the day as well, but I'm curious. If you're curious about the farm, I'll show you the slideshow. Excuse me, excuse me. Okay, well, no one's here yet, and didn't see Abigail walk in. Saw everyone else, but not Abigail. Excuse me. Excuse me. What route would she take on the way? It's not in a room. It's a Thursday. Have I done this? I haven't. She's not playing flute. She's not up here. Oops, wrong way. This way. See you, microwave. She's not in the bus stop. She's not floor 20 of the mines. Where is Abigail? Found her. Oh, I've got no words. Also, how do you get out? Okay, there's a gate behind the fireplace I need to plug. Found her. The one tile in the entire house that we couldn't see. Okay, well, I need to sleep to get it out of there. And there's if you don't have max hearts with your spouse, there is a chance every morning that they will be annoyed. So if I go talk to her now, she'll be annoyed. The first thing she'll say is, why are there slimes in the house? Okay, I gave her a sap. Okay, well, she sighed. You know why there are monsters in the house? Boom! I don't think she slays that many. I will take a backup of the stage just in case we want to go back. Maximum perfection 2034. 2034. Saves. Maximum. Okay, I've now just taken a backup of the save. Do need to gift her. They reached me from there. Okay, I might just have to sleep. That was worse. I go to sleep right away. She slays so many more. Okay, let her do her initial slay. And then sleep. Okay, you can go there. If need be, I can give some Star Drop tea, but I'd rather not. Yeah, if you don't have max hearts, there's a chance that they will be in a grumpy mood and spawn just to the left of furniture. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, and it's perfect because of that. Yeah, hole's plugged. But I need to have a get over her ordeal of those slimes. 25th. Yeah, there's a chair back there now. Yeah, she's in a grumpy mood today because she spawned to the left of this one. So I've talked to her now. She's bored. Give her that. Fine, you can stay there. My notes of when my kids are born are off now because of that owl. Okay, 25th is when I'm waiting to. After when we hit summer, I'll show the 25th. I'll show the slideshow, which will help explain why my farm looks like this. If you can hang on just a little, I can show you, if you're interested in X-ray, I can show you now. The slideshow. Let me know. Alright. Right from the beginning, I took screenshots. I'm not taking them now because we're just sleeping through. But it's a rainy day, so let me show you the history of the farm. Here is how the farm originally looked. I think this is day 3. I didn't take them off on the first couple of days. But at this point of 1.6, twigs cost no XP. But chopping down trees costs XP, chopping down the stumps costs XP, breaking the stones costs XP. I have ways around it. The trees I can hit with an axe until it's about to drop and then put a bomb down. The bomb dropping it gets rid of the tree, gives me the wood, doesn't give me XP. Stones are more tricky. If I use a pickaxe, I get XP. If I use a bomb, I get XP. So for the stones, my plan for them is to use other debris, to use twigs and weeds to take over the stones. Because during the season, every time you sleep, every one of these have a chance to spread and they can overwrite other debris. So weeds only ever spread as weeds, twigs and stones spread as twigs or stones. So we wanted weeds. We wanted lots of weeds and we wanted the weeds to take over the stones. So like here, was a stone, now a weed. I can now clear that tile for no XP. So we had a debris war. So as we go, so I took screenshots each day. I put this on for another chair, I believe, because I needed to navigate around these, and the chair was a way to get across the corners to get into the areas I needed. So we go through, twigs appear, get rid of them right away. Now, breaking a twig with an axe gives you 1 forage XP, but at this point it gave no XP. So the grass is spreading, weeds are spreading, sometimes stones spread, unfortunately. Grass comes in as the peacemaker, because no debris can spawn on top of grass when the grass is there. At this point, I was just sleeping and hoping that the weeds would win. Come to summer, a lot of the same thing. Just stones and weeds spreading. Come fall, I decide to put my thumb on the scale to help the weeds win the debris war. I wrote a mod that would predict how debris would spread based on my step count. That is a thing. The way that trees grow, the way that debris spreads, is based on how many steps you have taken on, partially based on the number of steps that you have taken on the file. It's used to reinitiate the game1.random overnight, which is used for everything during the day. But at the beginning, it's used for daily luck, it's used for dish of the day, it's used for who sends you a gift in the mail, it's used for spreading debris. So I would take a certain amount of steps to ensure that 4 stones are going to disappear tonight. So the number of stones that are on the farm is rapidly decreased. How the weeds look, how everything looks changes each day because I was reloading the save file to get into the mod. I'd have Smappy off to the side, which would tell me the predictions, and then I'd play on vanilla client to take the steps. I tried to do it externally, loading in the save file, but I could not quite get how C# handles the collections consistently between the game and between my simulation. There's also a bug in the game at this point. Every time you load a file in full, some of your trees convert to green rain trees. It's supposed to only happen on the first of full, but every time you load in full on this patch, more trees converted. So a whole bunch of trees lost their leaves. So coming on through, number of stones consistently going down, and then come to winter. Disaster. Disaster. Winter. Every weed disappears. Nothing spreads in winter. Grass doesn't spread. Debris doesn't spread. Trees don't spread. Trees don't grow. But all the weeds, gone. At this point, I decide that I want to clear out some of the trees. I think I had the sticky bundle and I needed the sap from the trees for those. So I was using bombs for that. And here, we start plugging the farm with furniture. I got myself a furniture catalog and we plug the farm because spring first, new debris gets placed. During the season, debris only ever spreads from existing debris. On a season transition, new debris is placed. So I placed furniture down on every open tile except for around stones. Because like if a stone spawns here, disaster. If a stone spawns here, disaster. So we plug what we can. Hopefully we get some weeds like this around stones to help take out the stones that are already there. Trash catalog has been awesome. The trash furniture catalog, yep. We got a moldy couch removal service, but we didn't think our business idea through and we had nowhere to put them, but just on the farm. So we are, so we're still spreading, we're still step nipping to get rid of debris. I let grass spread as well. I take out some of the furniture, let grass spread. And here, you can see it set up here. Here is one of the first ways I was making money on this farm. Because like, in all this, I am not collecting XP. I'm making progress in the mines with no XP. I need money. So, giant crops. On Legacy RNG, the way giant crops move across the farm is that you get a giant crop on that one there, I break it, and I set up crops around this one here. Boom, giant crop. Set up crops around this one here, giant crop, giant crop, giant crop, giant crop. Come summer, I leave that there because they once they are giant, they stay. Ad break, yay. I will... let me know if you're not in an ad, X-Ray. Because we'll do some more sleeping. And then we'll come back. Come back to that. After the ad break. 26th is a dog day. That's why I was looking for the dog. Yeah, this has been a challenge. There's a dog in there. Can't see. Oh, it's down there. There. I'm so glad I took these screenshots because it helps tell the story of the farm. Dang it. Okay, glad you're enjoying it. Alright, ads are over in 10 seconds. Owls again, kicks me to the other bed, which is annoying. Why don't I just do this? Alright, we seem to be back. Oops, so let me carry on with the screenshot. With the slideshow. So yeah, giant crops are an early way of making money. You can see a bunch of twigs up there. How did that start? So it started like that. Two stones. Still 2 stones. A twig took over, but then a stone spread as well. Another stone got added. Twigs got added. Another stone. Twig, twig, twigs. So eventually those all clear out. Okay, I didn't do melons this year. This was all step nipping to get rid of stones. Grass spreads. Full. Okay, we started setting up little arenas, just isolating stones in amongst furniture. So the idea being that it would spread as a twig and then the twig would spread back over the stone. And here we are setting up a whole bunch of areas for giant crops. They grow up and then we have the march of the giant pumpkins. Do 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 do. And I set those up there, not realizing I wouldn't have the time to actually get them all over there. Selling crops directly to Pierre, yes. They don't get added to the shipping list, the shipping collection, if you sell them straight to Pierre. So yes, that's how I got my money. Yes, and giant crops do not give XP, fortunately. The crops go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. So 1 to nothing spreads again, and yes, this was the point that I decided to deforest everything. Deforest what I can without getting stones. So I can't access these ones here without me breaking stones. And then we plug everything with the furniture again. Ready for spring. Then spring, more giant crops. I clear out some of the furniture to let the grass spread, because grass stays over winter now and this prevents debris, so grass is our friends. And the crops march across the farm again. Slime hutch. At this point, I decided to help the raccoons. Helping the raccoons gives me mahogany seeds. I trade in 20 coal to get mahogany seeds, and that was my hardwood for the island. It takes 100 hardwood to repair the stump. I got that from crates in the mines. I could have continued with crates in the mines, but I decided that it was more fun, a better story, to help the raccoons and get mahogany seeds. So built the slime hutch to get a slime incubator, to put slimes in the house, to breed purple slimes in the house, to get a spouse, at that point Krobus, to slay the slimes to give me white algae, because the raccoons wanted white algae. Everything marches across. We come into summer. There was an update between these two images. which put the grass, which rendered the grass in the right spot. It was 32 pixels up high, too high. Now the grass just goes, boom. Melons march across the farm. And then other side, I am done on money from giant crops. I haven't enough money from giant crops at this point. During this point as well, I was seed manipping to get myself ancient seeds out of seed makers. Seed maker I got from the Skull Caverns. So debris war still going on. There's hardly any left now. So looking pretty good. A handful of twigs around. Well, those disappear. Down there as well, those disappear. So debris war almost won at this point. Come to spring, and then the first is at this point. And debris war is won. All of the stones gone from the farm. Taken over by weeds, taken over by twigs, gone. So at this point, twigs gave XP, going backwards a bit, but I can bomb them for no XP. You can bomb twigs for no XP, but you can't bomb stones because that still gives XP. At this point, debris war won. Our moldy couches all disappear. There's a handful of stones around the side. These ones were there as part of the farm creation. No debris can spread across the shadows around the side. But debris war won. We let the grass all spread. And then we move on to the next section of the run, which is money making. Serious money making. Junimo hut. We build our first Junimo hut. We've been purchasing starfruit from the cart from the luau to get a Junimo hut. Because from the Junimo hut, the Junimos will harvest the crops for me and not give me XP. So in spring, we've got some ancient fruit starting down there. A few mixed seeds and mixed flower seeds that we put down. Junimos harvest those. We come into summer. Aha, so around here, I have placed mahogany seeds, just in a few spots around. And then I decide that I need arenas for the mahogany seeds. So the tree will grow up, and then it will spread and place new mahogany seeds down in the surrounding areas. But also in summer, starfruit. The trees grow up. Green rain. Green rain just goes, boom, have some trees. Boom, 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 boom. I'm also step manipping to get the trees to grow as well, and to get the trees to spread. Starfruit so that I can purchase additional Junimo huts. Well, I moved that one to harvest. Junimo huts. There's another one down there. I put wheat down to preserve the spots, and then grapes so I can make raisins to have the chance of doubling the Junimo hut output. There's just a bunch of grapes. All this time the Junimos have been harvesting the ancient fruit. We clear up the mahogany trees. We have enough for hardwood to get to Ginger Island. So at this point we're on Ginger Island. A few more mahogany trees to grow up. We let them grow up to clear them. Plug what we can. And another hut down here. So now we have 3 full lots of ancient seeds growing. Another one down here I set up. So we grow these and we dry them. Dried ancient fruit being our moneymaker. Probably didn't need to dry them at the end of the day. We could have just sold them raw because I've got all this time I'm sleeping now. I also enter the casino and I can manipulate Calico Jack to get myself effectively infinite Qui coins. And then we have armies of alien rare crows around. Some of them with hats on. Because infinite coins gives me infinite rare crows. I got like 3 stacks of them and I've got enough for another whole heap more. So as these are growing, as I'm harvesting inside the house, I'm getting myself more ancient seed packets. I'm throwing them through seed makers. And then a whole heap more Junimo huts. I start putting hats on all of the rare crows. Some Qui fruit. I can harvest these. They give 0 XP. Because they sell for so little. Okay, that is the end of 2024. This started in June last year, by the way, this run. And it'll carry on to 2025. To harvest these, this gives me some gems, some chi gems. Gonna move the huts around to, I think this was the final locations of all the huts. Move things out of the way. Some more QI fruit. Get them all harvested in time. And at this point, I realized what I can do with alien rare crows. I have so many of them, I can use them to plug the farm because I can just use an upgraded hoe to both till the ground underneath them and pop the rare crows out. Makes setting up a lot. Makes setting up in spring a lot easier. And then, boom, a full farm of ancient fruit harvested by Junimos. And eventually we get all the sprinklers there. Boom. Our money-making empire is now complete. And we just go through years of growing them, getting the Junimos to harvest them. Now it's around this point that I decide that it's when the challenge creep came in, and I knew that I wanted to have a perf day. So for that, I needed to get myself some more slime hutches, because I needed a lot of slime production. I needed the slime balls from them. So for that, okay, here come the army of rare crows. A full setup for that. So for that, I needed to make some slime hutches. To grow slimes in the slime hutches to get the slime balls to get the slime. Another year, the rabbits come out and get all of the grass out. So a whole heap of more slime hutches. Not much changes at this point. I also built the golden clock. Yes, it is perfection percentage, but I can destroy the golden clock to reverse that perfection percentage. So we decided to spend 10 million G on this at this point because it actually took quite a while to both set up and tear down the alien rare crows. Like, this is cool, and this makes for a cool story. But it did take quite a while to set up and tear them down. So then we just went for the golden clock because debris won't spread. Debris will never spawn or spread when the golden clock is present. Some more ancient fruit. Rabbits are all eating the grass. And then I moved the house down because I have the hatchery in the forest, so it's just easier to get out from there. And then that is pretty much it for the progress of the farm. Some trees down there that I eventually clear out. Pets down here. The pets give gifts, as you've probably seen with me petting the dog. Scroll on through, grass spreads out. And yes, money is all done. Each season I am planting some seasonal crops for shipping, for cooking. And then that's it. And the farm is just left with grass. I could clear the grass, but every spring grass will just spawn. And then over the year it'll spread, so there's no point fighting it. We just have a farm full of grass now. And that is the story of Maximum Farm. Got some leftover slime eggs in here. Leftover slime. We haven't touched the first of summer is not a dog day. We haven't touched these slime hutches in years. Boom. We had a visit from the witch. This one too. The slimes are all relegated to the corner. Bunch of slime balls in there. We are petting the dog because I need to get the museum complete. There's a star drop hidden behind that I need. And the dog can drop the prehistoric scapula, the prehistoric skull, and the prehistoric vertebra. It just hasn't yet. Where am I? Summer. Summer, year 19. 14th. 14th is the next day the dog is pet. How did I get them in the corner? With great difficulty. You can place furniture in buildings without having to be right beside the tile. So you can be on one side of the furniture. Hey, baby boy. This is Dove. Excuse me, this is Dove 22. Just throwing everything else out. And you can crawl them into the corner. Gradually restrict their movements. You can also run in to get them to attack you on the tile in the corner and then place the furniture immediately around you. If it's a chair, you can hop in the chair and get yourself out of there. Or warp away. Have fun, Sunny Spot. Yeah, at the moment, only 22. Stop it with the owls. Welcome back, Microwave. Year 19. What do we want? Summer 14. No, X-ray. I'm glad you like my challenge. It's a cool one to explain and all the different things that we've had to come up with. All the tech. We've had to invent. It's like a 1 out of 455 chance for the dog to give me one of the artifacts that I want. And I need all 3 of them. Yay. If you want to see this farm from the beginning, there is a playlist on YouTube on my VOD channel. I should be gifting Abigail. Ah, that's an artifact, but it's the wrong one. Okay, dog is no longer a good boy until fall. Ah, welcome to the owl part of the seed. There is something I need to do today. Have a gift. And it's not pet the dog. Give me a bug meat. 900G. It's a bargain. Don't have a way of getting bug meat without getting XP other than purchasing it. And I need like 65 of it. 4th of fall. I do not want to be in this bed. Oops. Oops. You okay there, Mandel? How many plushies did we sell in the end? I haven't heard back that it's actually closed. I emailed Forthwell about it. But on my list for plushies sold is 436. Which is awesome. 436 sold. 4th, I did pick the dog. We need to pet Abigail. Why not delete the extra beds? Because it lets me complain about them, about what happens when an owl appears. You don't think I want to actually solve the problem, right? Okay, she's back to 10. Come on, dog. Okay, sleeping. Sleeping. It's a lazy stream. Distress in English school. Have we worked out the answer to this one? Owl. 23rd of fall is next day I go out. Okay, Abigail over there. No. Abigail out there. No. Abigail up here. Yes. Owl, 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 owl. 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 Okay. We sleep until the 23rd. Don't think he has completed his owl statues. I think he has to go to like year 1500. 23rd. So I can ship him some owl statues. And I can also ship him some autopedas as well. She should be fine until the next year. Right now, the dog is the slowest bit about the sleeping. Should probably move the house so that the bowl is right outside. Okay, dog is no longer a good boy. I'm just going to give her a couple of gifts now and again. Now, in the ideal world, the kid would have been grown up enough to be walking around. But in this world, it's not. We would have been incubating another kid tonight. The owl would have interrupted us anyway. Yeah, kid's not walking around. Potentially a Christmas baby. 12. Okay, cool. We want those, because that can give me prizzies. we just check the predictor. Night events. Three more owls and then we're past it. 6th of winter. I'm looking for the 12th of winter. Alright, ship it. 12th of winter. Distraught. 500 men teed off. Oh, I've almost got it. I see what it's supposed to be. I see what kind of claw it is. Okay, kids running around. If only I could compress these bone fragments to be a prehistoric skull. All the other ones. Still 10 hearts. Just want to make sure that she doesn't decay too much. That's a stone. Here's a question. Do I get more dogs? I can get a whole heap of dogs. I can align their gifts. And I just go outside and I pet like 8 of them. It would make going out each day more worth it. You just go outside, pet, 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 pet. It'll be a pain in rain days, locating them all. I might end up just having to skip rain days. I can always make more money. Like, I've got all these crystallariums I can use to make money. I've got 560,000 in purple slime eggs I can sell. I've got about 1 million in the reading bars. I've got money. Okay, the dog. Abigail hasn't decayed. Cool. Okay. Ah. A kid was supposed to have been born. Yeah, but that was because of the owls earlier. Okay, next dog day is the 2nd of spring. These dumb owls interrupted another kid. No, it's not. Never mind. Guess what? You're in a clip. Excuse me. Yeah, I had demented. That's the word I was looking at, but I couldn't confirm in my head whether it was the proper anagram. The list on the left, that's the cryptic crossword. You see the clue at the top. You see, Gibbery Jeff just added demented to the list. Just there. Just there. This is a dog day. Okay, how much do the... I think we got enough hardwood. Have I moved hardwood over? I don't think I have. I need to move the hardwood over. Where's my list there? Hardwood 233 I need to move over. Stone over here. I need 2059 stone. I need to be deconstructing for those. I'll move my deconstructor setup over here. Actually, I can probably do that now. Anything in there? No. Hopper. Deconstruct. I'll trade the staircases and put a bunch in there. Anyway. I want the hardwood. How many dogs do we go for? It's just hardwood and money? Pitbull. Just hardwood and money. It's a shame that Robin is so awkward to purchase things to purchase buildings from. That one there. Okay, I have pet beans. Oh, it's New Year. Okay, dog again. I was going for Abigail, but that was yesterday. I saw her walking along. The earlier that we get ourselves set up for more dogs, the better. I'm waiting for Robin to open, so let's just go gather our army of owls. Where are we going to set them up? Also, give me a prizzy. It's like 5 of those that haven't given a prizzy. It's a 25% chance. They give no XP, by the way. I'm going to restart the day. Because we need to see me gathering these owls. Owls at every slime booster. We deploy them with the slimes. I can see that working. No prizzy from there, annoyingly. I can also move my house to get the dog bowls easier access. How many dogs do we go for? I've got enough hardwood for another 13. So if I get 13 more, that's 14 dogs. More dogs for out of access. Okay, let's construct farm buildings. Let's move first. I can go out of the way. Oh, I need to move the... need to move that. Abigail, have you seen the house? What have you done with the house? House, dog, 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 dog. Eight more dogs, so 9 dogs in total. Oh, it's true. We do need dog names. So we've got Beans. Hello. Construct farm buildings. Move. One, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight in total? Or 8 more? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That can work. How did the house disappear? It was up here. Okay, so we'll put beans there. We'll leave weeds and Yertle down here, and this will all be dogs up here. So now we want to build a pet bowl. Oh. Oh, neat. Thought each of these would be 2 days. Right, let's get them all down and then we'll decide how we want them to look. Okay, this is much easier. I thought this was going to be a big time investment. Abigail. Abigail, I'm going to need you to move. Abigail? Abigail? Can you move, please? Okay, now we paint. Oh, there's only 3 types. Alright, there we go. We've got beans and we've got space for 8 more dogs. As chat requested. Yeah, I moved the house when Abigail was standing there. So now she just looks dumb. Okay, do we have dog names? And what dog types do we want? So Beans is the chocolate lab. It's the brown one. Beans is that one. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total. So we could keep Beans as that one, then we get 2 of each other ones. We'll start with 1 of each. Okay. Types of beans. Okay, if we want types of beans in game. In the game, we've got green. If we want real life. Baked. Got baked, you've got coffee. Well, that's in game too. Baked, coffee, chili. Gotta think of bonanza. wax, soy, black-eyed. On toast. Okay, let's start with baked. Garbanzo. Coffee. QI. Then we go through again. Cocoa. I like cocoa. Runner. Green. Two more. Has. Edamame. Dog. Yeah, toe. Oh, we got all our dogs. Where are they all? It's gonna be a pain. We are only going to pet them on sunny days where they are all outside. And Beans has been pet. We've had Yertle for years. Years and years and years. All right. Well, that was a big day. We've got a whole bunch of dogs now. And it's raining. Of course it is. Okay, hats. What hats do we want for the dogs? We've got cowboy hats, a whole heap of cowboy hats. So let's grab one of each of the cowboy hats and the turban. Top, we'll do a mystery hat. Do a spotted headscarf. Blue bow. One more. The fizz. Oh, masks. Other ones we have, propeller hat, the magic hat. Okay. I like the idea of putting the magic hat on one. We've got more mystery hats, we've got more masks. Okay, key mask for Kui. What do we... I like the mystery hat. Okay, we'll put the fez back in. That's annoying. Oh, needs a mystery hat. Mister gets a top hat. Okay, I'll see if I can find a top hat. First things first. Chaos. Who's who? Who's who? Like, I know which bowl is whose. Okay, 50-50. Because you don't see their hats on here. Mister is one like that. So you get a top hat. Top hat. Toe gets the mystery. And then let's just give the rest random ones. You get that. You get that. You get that. It's like a safety helmet. And Bean's looking over everyone. Okay. Chaos. It's been a while. Welcome back. Oh no, the wrong bed. And I need to separate the dogs so I can run through. I need lines. I need vertical lines. So go pet, 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 pet. Yes, I need to redo this. We'll do that today. Leave her all pet. Except for Beans, because Beans is not a good boy today. Beans is the original. Beans is the alpha. Yeah, chat pets Beans for me. Why am I coming to Robins? I'm not building any new ones. Night, Dragon. Hey. So you stay... No. You stay there? No. I want you to be there. No, I don't. No, if I'm petting Beans, I'm petting all of them. You need to be at the end. Okay. And then these ones sort of go like this. These ones move over one. And then Beans goes at the end there. Okay, I missed watering that one. So Beans is there, and then the other ones are down there. And I should be able to go pet. That one might be a bit of a pain. We'll find out. I'm also going to block them off, so they can't run out of the area in the morning. That one will be a pain. We'll see if I can pet from a distance. If not, we come back to move them again. Okay. Beans, you're in the way. Keep going, keep going. You need to go down. Okay, he's trying. It is not very often I need to enter out of the forest, so I think this is fine. 6th. Okay, oh, one of the dogs wasn't watered. How's the watering going to be like for this? Let's find out. Only got the one kit at the moment. 7th of spring. Okay, 19th. Cool. 19th is when the next kid gets incubated. Oi, stop. Let me through. Whose idea was this? Oh, I forgot this hat. Oh, we need to encourage Gordon to come back. There we go. Okay. Honk. Did you choose that one on purpose, Jeff? Do you want to hear Horton Here's a Who again? Oh, I need to water them still. Oh no, watered beans. And I can do it again. I recited that earlier in stream because Butterknife came in, didn't want to go to bed, wanted me to read a story. You need a pet. You need a pet. It's going to take a while. Why are they... Oh, thank you, Abigail. Abigail, actually being useful. Wait, let me out. Thank you. I just doesn't talk about how she filled the bowls of the pets. Uh, 10th, it is 21st. This is Dove 23. I've done that right. Dove 22, Dove 23. Awesome! Awesome. Well, you know what that means. Let me through. Speed up. At some point I need to sit down and write a proper parody for Dove Shack. That is an old command. Wow. I mean, it kind of explains. Goodbye, doves. Dove 22, Dove 23, you're all just numbers now. Okay, let me out. I picked them all. I did. Abigail, give me another 2 birdhouses. No reasons. Goodbye. Yeah, it's because we aren't going to the desert festivals. We'll go when Emily is the vendor on the last day. 21st. I do need to make sure Abigail is high enough for the 19th. Pick the dogs. Let me through. Oops. Abigail does need to be high to live in this house. And not leave. Eating the dogs is the thing that takes the most amount of time in the sleeping. Let's add some more. Stream title updated. Thank you, Scroll. I forgot about it. Ah, Bean. Bean snuck in a pet. Didn't sink in the water though. I'll be going on the year 23. I believe is the one that I wrote down. Ah. And I could just let the rain befriend the dogs. I can't think of the math for that. And Abigail? One heart? It's not taking that long. Rain totems. Yeah. I'm gonna pet Beans again on purpose. Because it should bring the gift days forward. One. Right, and this should be a kid. Nice. $95 rain totems. I'm keeping one for the birthday, I believe. I will be getting more. Shit, what are the numbers? Friendship. 12 to pet. Six to water. So if it's just watering, 1,000 divided by 6, 166 rain days. It's already at 200 friendship points. Already at 200 friendship points? Really? Really? It's over a year. Half of there were totems. Why is your ellipsis at the start of the clue? The previous one had ellipsis at the end of the clue. Is AGM string? Do have rain totems. It does make it faster. I pet them all on Beans days. Let's not do this stream. Let's just sleep. Pet them all on Beans days. I'll do some prep for next stream for marking down when the rain days are. So that I'm not wasting rain totems. So I don't want to check the weather report on the TV each day. And then I know when to use the rain totems, and that will help just speed things up a bit. Okay, so tomorrow is a Beans day. No, today is a Beans day because I accidentally pet earlier. Dang it. Anyway. We'll do this today because we're out. I need to run my script for Beans again. Ah, G-string inside Mama. Oh, yeah. I just thought Ma. Okay, seed finding. Reload. Please save. I'm looking for the dog. the specific dog. Fortunately, I've been searching for the GUI, the Global Unique Identifier. 423 times pet. And today is 21st of spring, year 19 is that one there. 2149. Do 2149. Data split text custom 1 2 3 4. Okay, 22nd. Why not? Ah, because I need to have a day of not petting. Okay, cool. It's raining. Everyone's happy. "22nd is dog day. I need to get more water." You get a pet. You get a pet. You get a pet. You get a pet. You give me a gift. Okay, now the dog day, but everyone is sleeping, so we'll just do beans. That's not beans. That's beans. Oh, that one gets an extra pet. Alright, we sleep until the 9th. One dog wasn't giving me the artifacts, so we just non-tupled our chances. It's going to take a little bit of work to align them all, but when they're aligned, we just run out, pet them all, and then yeah, 9 chances for our artifact. Oh, nice. Oh, this is Dove. $24. Okay, 6th of summer. Sleep. Suppose due to the nature of this RNG, I can rain totem on rain days, not in summer because there's going to be a green rain day at some point. And it will be good because rain days happen every 2 days. Okay, cool. I I hope you don't expect me to feed Dove24 on any other days. And by running the farm, I'm just doing this. Okay, this is a dog day. Let me through. Let me through. Kill, that's everyone. And that's everyone. Another dog day. Two more dog days. Please just let me through. That should do it. On the 11th day of spring, my true beans gave to me clay. Stone. On the 13th day of summer, my beans gave to me stone. Yeah, you sleep to the 27th. Oh, true. Redeemed it. Gibbery Jeff. Requested Horton, here's a who. Do we want to redirect that into another one? Or just do Horton, here's a who again. Let's just do Horton, here's a who again. On the 15th of May in the Duglank instead? Okay, we can do that. A thing my sister likes to do, some evenings after supper, is sit upstairs in her small room and use her thinker upper. She turns her thinker upper on, she lets it softly purr. It thinks up friendly little things with smiles and fuzzy fur. She sometimes does this by the hour, then, when she's tired of play, she turns on her unthinker and unthinks the things away. Well, one evening she was thinking up some fuzzy little stuff, and sister sighed, this stuff's alright, but it's not fun enough. I've got to think up bigger things, I bet I can, you know. I'll speed my thinker upper up as fast as it will go. Think, she cried, her thinker upper gave a snorty snore. It started thunking as it never had before. With all her might, her eyes shut tight, she cried, thunk some more. Then, blunk, her thinker upper thunked a double clunker clunk. My sister's eyes flew open and she saw she'd thunked a glunk. He was greenish, not too cleanish, and he sort of had bad breath. Good gracious, gasped my sister, I've thunked up quite a meth. She turned on her unthinker, tried to think the glunk away, but she found her unthinker didn't seem to work that day. The glunk just smiled and said, dear child, you can't unthunk a glunk. Ask anyone, they'll tell you that a glunk can't be unthunk. I'm here to stay forever in your lovely, lovely home. And now, with your permission, dear, I'll use your telephone. I call my mother every night. It gives her such great joy. She lives 9,000 miles away and I'm her only boy. Long distance is expensive, sister cried. Get off that line. But the glunk dialed Texacoda cut 123409. Let me through. Hello, dear Mother, gabbed the Glunk. I hope you're feeling fine. And don't worry about the phone bill. It's all paid by a friend of mine. I just called you up to tell you how I love you. Oh, I do. And today I did some cooking and I cooked some Glunker stew. Let me tell how I did it. You may want to make some too. You take a cup of applesauce, you add a pinch of straw, you drop in 14 oysters, 7 cooked and 7 raw. Then you beat it to a frazzle with a special frazzle spade. Then you pour it in a rubber boot half filled with lemonade. Then you toss it in the mixer where you spuggle it and spin it. Stop, my sister yelled. This costs $10 every minute. Money? Pah, don't. The Glunk just laughed. Don't think of things like that. Then he said, now darling mother, let me see, where was I at? Oh, you take it off the mixer when the stew is nicely pink, then you add a hunk of something, hunk of chocolate, I think. Then you plunk in chunks of chocolates and you plunk in 7 cherries, and then you plunk in, mother dear, 3 dozen kind of berries. Now, mother mine, please do this right. These berries that you're plunking, unless you plunk them with great care, will keep the stew from glunking. Stop, my little sister screamed. It's not a funny joke. My father can't afford this call. My father will go broke. Now you keep still, the Glunk snapped back. He kicked her in the shin. Don't you interrupt my mother when she's plunking berries in. Now, pluck one berry blue. Now, pluck one berry raz. What's that? You have no raspberries? Oh, everybody has. But if you have no raspberries, a schnatzberry will do. You have a schnatz. I know you have. Now plunk it in the stew. And he went on talking berries with his dear old darling mother. He jabbered and he blabbered 1 whole hour, then another. He talked $300 worth. My sister shook with fright. This Glunk might cost us millions. He might jabber on all night. My father will be ruined. We'll be penniless. We're sunk. Unless I can unthunk him. Oh, I must unthunk this Glunk. And that is how I found them. She was standing there unthunking. The Glunk still talking Glunker stew. That Glunk was not unglunking. Could she unthunk the Glunk alone? It was doubtful whether. So I turned on my unthinker. We unthunked that Glunk together. Then I gave her quite a talking to about a thinker upper. Now she only thinks up fuzzy things in the evenings after supper. Okay, 16th is the next dog day. Okay, I need to get her hearts back up. You're welcome. Okay, where is Abigail? Not around as I can see. Okay, we'll just go to sleep. Alright, dog day tomorrow. You've met Dr. Seuss's work through me? Cool. Okay, let me through, let me through, let me through. I kind of want to contact someone to see if I can do an official series of audiobooks for them. But as part of the justification as to why I want to do it, I'd have to let them know about reciting it on stream, and they might not like that. Suppose I could... Oi! No! Actually, that's fine. They'll just spawn back at their bowls. I didn't water, did I? I just filled them and ran away. Alright, such a thud whenever I go outside. She decayed faster than I calculated. That's interesting. Unless she accidentally slayed some slimes. It's an artifact. Okay, today I need to... Having people, knowing that people have been introduced to Dr. Seuss through me would help. Would help my case. I should have another piece of bug meat on me. Ah. Okay, did not know that was in there. Already given her a gift today. I should probably be collecting these amethysts, because I'm going to start running out of them. Okay, thank you. Over halfway, okay. Could probably rain toteming. Does take a while for the rain totem to go off. But that's alright. 6 friendship points with the dogs every time I do this. Festival. Okay, dogs on the 6th. Getting these dogs synced up is going to be very interesting. I can use rain totems all through winter, actually. I may have just missed on... When did you grow up? Doesn't matter now because I can't change it. We'll get past these dog days and then I will be rain toasting. Let me through. Beans, let me through. Anyone, let me through. Okay, 8. 8 and 9. One more. You take that. A mistake! Oh no! Worked. How did I mess up friendship so much this year? Oh, she filled all the bowls. Thank you. Let me past. 10th. Last dog day for this set. Okay. Thank you. Cool. Okay. Hello, Hawk. Uh, 24th. The dark, the rain gets you excited. It's raining in the winter. Is it also snowing? No, it's just raining. It's possible for it to rain and snow at the same time. How are we doing today? Good. We got 8 more dogs. We had an owl invasion. One of them which interrupted my kid cycle. We are rain toteming for filling up the dog's water bowls. Hey, avoid essence. Yay. I, I gave an amethyst, she gave one right back to me. Okay, 24th is a dog day. Okay, 24th, dog day. If they're close enough, I can click through multiple at the same time. Hey, we're almost there. Museum Station Danny, I missed your Prime sub 14 minutes ago. Welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your continued use of the Gordon and Daisy emote to reseed your ad for viewing your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. And I missed a gift sub from Terrapin Waffles and Grapes. Yikes. Thanks for gifting that sub, Terrapin. Congrats, Waffles, and getting hit with that. Welcome into the back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your continued use of the Gordon and Daisy emote to reseed your ad for viewing your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Museum Station Danny, congrats on having a prime number of months subbed with your prime. Fried mushroom. Cool. You'd think that Beans would step its game up. Let me out, let me out, let me out. I suppose Beans is insulted that... No, Beans isn't insulted that I thought they had to get other dogs to get what I need, the artifacts I need. Beans is just so excited to have friends to run around with. Okay, let's have a kid. And now I'm over here. Okay, one more dog day. Let me in. Thank you. Okay, no more dog days until the 13th. Okay, according to my calculations, this is all I need to gift over the year. My calculations might be wrong. Ah, still winter. Okay, we want the 13th. It'll be raining. It won't be raining. And now it's whatever. $13th. Okay, this should be Dove 25. Dove 24, Dove 25. Brilliant. All right, let's go. Let's go on a dog day. I should still be able to do it. Abigail, go have fun at the Egg Festival. Nothing at all is going to happen while you're gone. Dove Shack, baby, the Dove Shack. We had 2 Dr. Seuss books today. Goodbye, Dove 24. Goodbye, Dove 25. Go find your siblings. Oh no, I can't do this today. Do it tomorrow. It's important that we need our houses. Update title. Done. It's amazing what you can do when you just skip the desert festival. Abigail did the watering, thank you. Marnie, another 2 birdhouses please, no reason. Welcome and concerned Martian. 15 is a dog day. Let's skip to Abigail as well. fill up our watering can. It's an artifact. It's a chewing stick. I'm surprised the dogs didn't dive in it when it popped out of beans. Fetch. Hey, a bomb. "17 last dog day." Wow. Okay. Happened a lot faster than I thought it would. I'm just going to brain totem. Shall we have a baby? Yeah, let's have a baby. Do this until the 3rd of summer. It's a festival tomorrow. Oh yeah. I got it. The cryptic. Jacinta Ardern, thank you for using your Prime on me. Welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your use of the Gordon and Daisy emote. Your siege ad for viewing ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Thank you for not letting your Prime go to waste. And why did I just run through? And thank you for using your me. Congrats on having a special Prime number of months subbed with your Prime. 3rd. Hey, thank you for feeding the animals. Did that dog just give me a gift as well? They're maxed. They're giving gifts. Dogs are maxed. Alright, before next stream, I need to work out how to get them all synced. And then we have 9 gifts coming in every dog day. Gift, gift. Alright, this is Dove 26. Okay, where's beans? There. Raining again. Where's beans? Yeah. Oh, it's an artifact. But it's not the artifact that we're after. I need to sort my inventory. Rain totems can go back. Done with those. Stone can go away. Clay can go away. Iridium ore can go away. Which more artifacts that we don't need? Give me the one I need. Wonder if Dove 26 would grow up and be a farmer like me. Something tells me that Dove 26 would rather be a pilot. Just like all its other siblings. Alright. I'm going to call it there. Oh, it's just a lot of sleeping. 20 summer year 21. We started spring year 18. 3 years and a season. The next desert festival is the 24th. So another 3 years of sleeping. We did have a couple of detours. We had a look at the slideshow, haven't done that for ages. And we adopted some dogs. They now love us. So next stream I am going to try to sync them up so that they all give us gifts at the same time. Cool. I feel like that. Well done. There's 9 dog gifts at once. Hopefully we get the artifacts that we're after. Welcome in, Life. Oh, this cryptic's almost done. Alright, yeah, 5 minutes. Get it finished. B gap E gap I gap H undefined. I think I put in that it's too long in the clues. Let me have a look. This is down clues. 19, yep. Cryptic reload clues. Cool. Yeah, go fast mode. If you get the answer, just go for it. Some are incapable mishandling defect. blemish. Blemish undefined. Bye now, Fife. Out of the dam, third body dug up. Exhumed. Yeah, no idea for the cryptic part of it. Third body is D. Out of the dam. Dam is Humber? Maybe. Anyway, ship it. Let's go. Oh, I missed a honk 26 minutes ago. Hume Dam in Australia. Cool. Look fixedly, bad smell in summer house. Gazebo. Gazebo. Gaze. BO, body odor. Cool. Ship it. Because George ends copy illegally. George ends will be GE because... three-letter word for because. Forge, yep. For GE. Go, 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 go. Last child to bring up is rather dull. Lift. Bring up. Bring up the rear. Dreer. Alright, ship it and we'll mark. Where's the book? There it is. 60 crypto crosses in 2024. All right, going. Oh, those are the clues. We want the answers. Going across, we have busybody, stumps, diploma, reneged, odor, observant, meteoric, thud, bore, applause, endeavor, check, iceberg, uniform, harrow, demented. Going down, we have bedroom, blemish, supporter, drear, bookroom, gazebo, diabolic, forge, brass, aperture, tenure, elective, magma, houseboat, sedated, exhumed. Well done, congratulations. I don't think Blade Human isn't a human. It's in the name. Calling Blade Human a liar? Yeah, congrats everyone. Let's go find someone to raid. 2 years of progress, still a lot of progress needed. If we can get these artifacts out of the dog, that is going to speed things up so much. Hopefully these 9 dogs will get us there fast. Christopher Lofton Perfection Run. Wild Refrain, no hit challenge run. Is he... Okay, let's start this raid. He might be finishing up soon, but we're raiding him this time. Alright, thanks everyone for hanging out. Lots of sleeping, lots of progress. Dogs. 9 dogs. I need to sync up their gifts. Alright, I'll be back on Wednesday. We'll be doing some more Maximum Perfection. Maybe finishing stream with Matchmasters. Unsure. Matchmasters, having a lot of fun with it. Playing it probably too much. Having a lot of fun with it. Blade Human's been putting the links around. It's in the Discord as well. And even installing it, I get paid for it. So if you're willing to give it a go, give it a go. Alright, and yeah, we'll see you on Wednesday. Have a... thanks for the follows, thanks for the subs, thanks for the bits. It might have been bits. Oh, thank you for the bits anyway. Raiding into Daisy maybe, yeah. Alright, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. We will see you on Wednesday. Good night.